the stones. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not to your own understanding. Proverbs, the 3rd chapter and the 5th verse. One of the greatest struggles and challenges you may find yourself facing in this life is the struggle to trust God. Trusting God is easy when you see how everything is going to work out. When you have a secure job, money in the bank, and the bills are paid and life seems to be going well. You are living on the mountaintop. If you want to be completely honest, during these times, it doesn't take a lot to trust God. The challenge to trust God when life happens and you go from the mountaintop to the valley of despair. How do you trust God when you don't know what to do? How do you trust in God when you're not sure how you will pay the next bill or put food on the table? When the job is unsteady or even non-existent? When life seems to be falling apart? How do you keep trusting God when it seems that you're breaking loose in your life? These are not easy things to deal with, yet in the middle of life, there is this verse that leaps off the page of Proverbs. There is laid out in front of you the command to trust God and to lean not to your own understanding. Yet it doesn't solve the problem of how can we trust God with all of our heart. More importantly, how do you do it when the world is falling apart and the world seems to be caving in on you? As difficult as it may seem, it is possible to do it, or God wouldn't have asked you to do it. The question remains, how do you get to this place of trust? That's what I came to encourage you with today. I want to remind you that there are simple truths that will show you how you can trust in the Lord with all of your heart. I don't know about you, but this just resonated in my heart. Hopefully this excites you and build your trust as well. By the way, as I write this, I like to let you know that I'm in a place too, in the middle of a situation where I don't know how it's going to work out. Just writing these words though, and thinking about the scriptures is encouraging my own soul and to know that I can trust in God. Trust is only as good as the object of the trust. In this case, are we putting all of our trust in God? He can be trusted, you know. You must remind yourself, He can be trusted. This is why it's so important to remember what God has done for you. When the Israelites crossed the Jordan River to go into the promised land, God gave them an interesting command. When the whole nation had finished crossing the Jordan, the Lord said to Joshua, choose 12 men from among the people, one from each tribe, and tell them to take up 12 stones from the middle of the Jordan, from right where the priest was standing, and carry them over with you, and put them down at the place where you will stay tonight. So Joshua called together the 12 men he had appointed from the Israelites, one from each tribe, and said to them, go over before the ark of the Lord, your God, into the middle of the Jordan. Each of you is to take up a stone on his shoulder, according to the number of tribes of the Israelites, to serve as a sign among you in the middle for the future. When your children ask you, how do these stones and what do they mean? Tell them that the flow of the river was cut off before the ark of the covenant of the Lord. When it crossed the Jordan, the water of the Jordan was cut off. These stones are to be memory to the people of the Israelites forever. Joshua, the 4th chapter, the 1st through the 7th verse. Did you catch that? God told them to take up the stone to remind the people forever of what He had done and that He can be trusted. On this Time Out Tuesday, I am positive if you look back over your life, you're going to find some stones that are marked where you trusted God and He delivered. I know I have some. When life gets hard, go back to the stones. Remember how you trusted God then, and He will be faithful because He's the same God, and He will be faithful forever unto you.